Very good morning. Very good morning. So I am going to teach you your uh, electronic business or electronic e-commerce, right? Good morning. Good morning. So can anyone say what is the meaning of e-commerce or e-business? What is the actual meaning of e-commerce? Business through electronic media, which is expand our businesses. Okay. Anyone else? Buying, selling of goods, right, Pratap? So, marketplace on web, okay. Ajit, you can text me your answer in chat box, right? Transaction electronically over internet. Very good. Online stores like Amazon, Flipkart, Shopify, Myntra, eBay, Quicker, Oils are examples of e-commerce. Okay. That means e-commerce or which is also known as your electronic commerce. Uh, it describes the process of buying. Also, it describes the process of selling or exchanging a product, right? And also exchanging of services and also exchanging of information via computer network, right? Computer network means through internet. Yes, doing business online, right? So let me first share the screen, then we will start. Students, is it visible? Screen is visible or not? Yes, sir. Okay. No, sir. Screen is not visible to all. Yes, sir. Okay. So what is the meaning of we can say e-business or e-commerce or electronic commerce? All the three are same, right? So the conducting of business communication and transaction over network or through computer network or through computer uh, or through internet, we can say, right? And it is the process of buying, selling, and exchanging of product, services, and information, right? And it also include your intercompany and also intra-company function. What are the meaning of what is the meaning of actually intercompany and intra-company function? Which functions include in that type of intercompany and intra-company? like your marketing, finance, manufacturing, selling, you may say negotiation, all of them are comes under your intercompany and intracompany function, right? So our e-commerce includes these intercompany and intracompany functions inside it, right? Which enables the commerce or which enables the business of our organization, right? And we can do this type of business through internet as well as through electronic mail, right? Or as well as through transferring some file, or through VC, that is your video conferencing, right? Or by only interact with a computer which is in a remote area, right? So actually this is the meaning of what na e-commerce. So actually how e-commerce works, can anybody explain how e-commerce works? Let I am a consumer, then how can I use the e-commerce? I am trying to buy some product let from Amazon. So what is the process? First, the consumer need to move through the internet to the merchant's website, right? Here merchant is what? Na Amazon, right? So after that, uh, let by browsing for the product through the app or website. Very good. Amazon is just like a medium between customer and manufacturer. Okay. That means the consumer moves through the internet to the merchant website, and from there he decides that he wants to purchase something or not, right? And after deciding, he is again moved to the online transaction server, where all of the information uh, he gives is in a encrypted form, right? Do you mean what is the meaning of encrypted? Encrypted form means what? Yes, it is in a coded form, secured form, right? And after giving information in encrypted form, each order is placed, then insert the information moves through a private gateway, you can say. That information moves through a private gateway to a processing network, right? Where the your issuing or acquiring banks, which is, so the data is not misutilized. Payment gateway, okay. And it also depends upon the bank uh, uh, to either complete or the to deny the your what transaction, right? And this process generally takes with 5 to 7 seconds or 10 seconds to execute, based on the credential input by the consumer, right, Pradimna? And this is the reason why there is a chance of denying, right, by the bank or issuing to authority here. Yes, right. So this is all about our e-commerce definition and how e-commerce works. We'll discuss. Then what is the actually different types of perspective are there? Like uh, why the concept of perspective, a different perspective as comes in our mind. Why? जो एक्चुअली जो ई कॉमर्स का कॉन्सेप्ट है वो राइट वेरियस डायमेंशन को मेंशन करता है. तो ये जो वेरियस डायमेंशन को मेंशन करता है, इसी वजह से हम लोग because of preference and different buying behavior of consumer. Okay. uh, Due to this reason, due to that preference which is given by a consumer, we can define, or your e-commerce can be defined from various perspective, like your communication perspective, or business perspective, or service, or commercial, or learning, or collaborative and community, right? So what is the meaning of communication perspective? If from a communication side we can see, e-commerce is the delivery of goods, right? What is the meaning of communication? That means communication between your consumer and the manufacturer, right? That means if we are telling about communication, that means e-commerce is define the delivery of goods, service, and information, or payments over your computer network, right? That may be through the computer network, or through a telephone line maybe, or any electronic mail, right? By the help of any electronic mail, we can also confirm our uh, what transaction, how easy it is to perform the transaction, right? And if we are talking about business, then how e-commerce define a business perspective? That means your e-commerce, how it reaches to consumer and attracts them. Okay. Or you may say e-commerce, by the help of e-commerce, we can derive some technology which leads to the automation of our business transaction, right? That means it helps our business by the mean of automation transaction, right? Or automatic transaction, you may say. True. Okay. And if we're discussing about your service perspective, then your e-commerce is a tool which address the desire of your consumer, or your the manufacturer, right? Or the management, to cut the service cost while improving the quality of that product, right? Or good. And also it includes the speed of your delivery service, right? So in comes under whatever comes under your service perspective, maybe it is we are dealing with the delivery service, or we are talking about the quality of our product, right? So e-commerce is a tool. By the help of that tool, we can what we can improve our products quality, and also we can improve, or we can increase the speed of our service delivery, right? And we can do this without changing our service cost, isn't it? Intermediate cost can be cut, yes. And what is the meaning of your commercial perspective, or trading, you may say? That means if we are talking about commercial, then e-commerce provides the capability of buying as well as selling product and services, which is the actual meaning of our or which is the actual definition of our e-business, right? We can buy a product or sell a product, or we can do some we can acquire some information about a product over internet or through some online other online medium. And next one is your learning perspective. We are doing right now what? Now we are doing what? An online class, right? That means by the mean of e-commerce, we can or e-commerce can enable the online training as well as education in different areas, virtual class, right? So here we are doing a virtual class, right? And it is an application of what? It is an application of your e-commerce. And again, if you are seeing from a collaborative perspective, then e-commerce is the framework of your inter and intra-organizational collaboration. By the help of your e-commerce, we can collaborate the framework of your inter as well as intra-organization, right? And again, if you are talking about your community perspective, then your e-commerce provides a place or gathering place or a platform, right? Where by using that platform, your community members can learn something, can transact something, and also can collaborate something, right? That means it provides a platform to our community members to learn, to transact, and to collaborate. So now we will see what is the difference between your traditional commerce or traditional business and your e-commerce or electronic commerce or the business which we are doing through some digital medium, right? So if we are talking about product or process or delivery agent, what is the meaning of product? Product means something which the consumer consumes, or something which the manufacturer is produce, right or wrong? Yeah, that means if we are talking about product, then maybe that product uh, in a good and services consumed. Okay, that means if we are talking about this dimension, then in this dimension, right, you are saying right, products and services consumed. That means product and services which is provided by e-commerce or which is provided by your traditional business, right? So if you are talking about your traditional commerce, then all products are here physical. Physical means See, if we are comparing your your traditional commerce and your electronic commerce, then traditional and electronic commerce can be compared on the basis of some dimensions. Your first dimension is product, second is your process dimension, and last one is your delivery agent dimension, right? So if we are talking about your product dimension, in product dimension we are discuss about our product as well as the service, right, which we are going to provide, and that product may be either in a physical mode or in a digital mode, right? And if you are talking about our traditional commerce, then all the products that are available in our traditional commerce are in physical, right? Physical mode. But if you are talking about our e-commerce, then there are two concepts: either our e-commerce is fully pure or it is partially pure, right? That means in pure e-commerce, all the products we are dealing with, yes, that is comes under your partially e-commerce. When buying physical products online, that means we are dealing with partial e-commerce, right? That means here products includes a mixture of your digital dimension as well as physical dimension. Prashant, clear? Yes. Okay. So we are discussing about your traditional commerce. In traditional commerce, all the products we are dealing with are in physical mode, but while we are dealing with your uh, purely e-commerce, then all the products are in digital mode, like your uh, Amazon gift card. Have you ever heard about your gift card that are available in your Amazon, right? You are purchasing that card, and that card is in a digital form, right? Yes, and from there you are buying some product which may be available in physical mode. Okay. And if we are talking about the partially e-commerce, then partially e-commerce products may be include a mix of your digital as well as your physical, right? And similarly, if we are talking about process, then this dimension includes various processes, right, which are involved in our commercial transaction. And again, a process may be either a physical or in a digital mode, right? And similarly, in traditional commerce, all the processes are in physical mode. And if we are talking about pure e-commerce and partial e-commerce, in pure e-commerce, all the processes are in digital, and in partial e-commerce, processes include a mix of your digital and physical dimensions. And our last dimension is our delivery agent, right? And this dimension includes various intermediary units, right? And you may say our delivery agent behave as a what, communication channel or communication medium between the buyer and the seller. Huh? And again, here delivery agent can either be in a physical mode or in digital mode. And if you are talking about traditional transaction or traditional commerce, then all the delivery agents are in physical. But again, if you are talking about pure e-commerce and partial e-commerce, then in case of pure e-commerce, all delivery agents are digital, and in case of your partial e-commerce, delivery agents include a mix of your digital and physical dimensions, right? So if next is our what are the advantages of e-commerce, right? right? Actually, if we're talking about the advantages of e-commerce, then the advantages of e-commerce can be divided into the benefits that it provides to different areas, like the advantages it provides to organization, the advantages it provides to your consumer, and the advantages it provides to our society, right? We can categorize or we can say the advantage of e-commerce means the advantage it provides to our organization or consumer or society. So what are the advantages that it provides to our organization? That means if you are saying that e- your e-commerce provides some advantages to our organization, that means uh, due to the global reach of our internet, huh, your business organizations are able to send a saving cost, right? Saving cost that saving cost is an advantages to consumer na or organization. Yes, or for organization also we can say it is organization, right? Okay, but if you are telling about advantages only for organization, then we can say mm, by the help of no need of retail outlet, right? And also we can say that your business organizations or your organizations are able to send messages worldwide or exploring new markets or opportunities, you can say or not. And also this can your break down the geographical limitation, right? And by the help of e-commerce we can reach to narrow markets, right? Uh, and to reach that narrow market in traditional business we have maybe we have facing some difficulties while accessing that through the through the mean of your traditional business. But if we're talking about e-commerce, then by the help of e-commerce we can easily reach to that narrow markets. No need of retail and outlet. Okay, that I have read already. And also by the help of your e-commerce your business now offer a wide range, right? Wide range of what? Wide range of your choices or higher level customer information or details of individual. Sir, you have stopped my video, I cannot open. Which video? I'm not getting you actually. Which video you are talking about? My video is not open my side. It shows host has stopped. Okay. But I didn't do anything. So please send YouTube link. Is there a link for this class? YouTube link is available for this class? Any type of YouTube link? Yes, the link has been sent in official WhatsApp. Yes, actually, I'm unaware of that link. Now, some people asked me to send that what YouTube link. Naren, did you get the link? I have just sent you. Yes, Siddhan, so we can go. So we are, I think, okay. So we are talking about the advantages which e-commerce provides to our organization, right? So what are the advantages? Maybe it provides advantages like to send messages worldwide or to explore some new markets or new opportunities, or it breaks down the geographical limitation, like we can reach narrow markets easily if we are using e-commerce or electronic mode of commerce. Then we can even compete with the what like some companies can even you provide a competitive advantage by some inexpensive customization of product and services, right? Sorry, possible please change the system letter from next class. The letters are not visible clearly. Yes, it's visible. Okay. And if we're talking about our cost reduction, then e-commerce also helps our organization in decreasing cost, which is used for creating or processing or distributing, or you may say storing or retrieving information, right? That means if we are taking an example, let the communication and the advertising cost could be lower by sending emails and also by using some online advertising channel, right? And uh, if we are uh, what advertising or communicating with our outer side world by using some television commercial or by the mean of some print media, then it will cost more for our organization, right? But if you are taking the help of e-commerce, then we can reduce that type of cost which we are investing in our advertising through social media has wider reach, right? Also wider reach as well as we can reduce our cost, which we are going to uh, invest in our advertisement, right? Yes. And also another type of advantage it provides to our organization, like extend our trading hours, right? It is another type of benefit. And that means uh, it allows our business always free to open on the internet, and without any extra cost. Yes, available 24/7 round the clock. And some other advantages are there, like we can up to date our company material or current inventories, right? And also we can improve our customer service, and also we can communicate with our customers in a better way. If we are using e-commerce, then we can easily communicate with our customers. And also the operations which the operation that are performed in our organizations, or you may say the trading which is performed by our organization, can be flexible by using e-commerce, right? So these are the advantages which e-commerce provides to our organization. And if you are talking about the advantages that it provides to a consumer, then what are the advantages? The advantages may occur in the buying process, or in the product research, or you may say evaluation of product or execution of product, right? That means your e-commerce provides a platform to customer for searching the product, or searching the information about product in, and it can be in a wide range of choices, right? Window shopping, right? Shopping from the comfort of home. Very good. And by the help of e-commerce, we can also compare, right, different types of products and their cost, and their quality, time saving information about products, cost minimize. Yes, right, Vinay. That means by the help of e-commerce, your delivery time, your cost can be saved, right? And what are the examples? Maybe the e-books, right? E-books, or you may say the music, or audio clips, or software, or games, or the distance education by the which is delivered by internet. Yeah, availability of more options to choose from, comparing, right? So this type of advantages a consumer can get from what? From e-commerce. And what are the advantages that a society get from e-commerce? See, by telecommunicating, your individuals, huh? Nowadays, your individuals can work and do their purchasing at home rather than traveling around. Huh? So this will result in less traffic, or less air pollution, you may say. Green environment, very good. That is the main advantage of our e-commerce, or the main advantage which e-commerce provides to our society. right? And also some non-profit organizations some government services also benefit from e-commerce, huh, by some online payment system which supports the payment of tax refunds or pensions quickly and securely, right? And also some public services like your healthcare, public social service also benefit from e-commerce, or you may say education get some benefit from our e-commerce, right? And take an example. Maybe there is a rural area and some rural in that area some doctors and nurses are there. Then by the mean of e-commerce, that rural doctors and nurses can access your professional information as well as the latest healthcare technologies, right? That means by the help, yes, telemedicine, right? That means overall, e-commerce makes product and services more easily available without that geographical limitation or geographic limitation, easily accessible, right? And here I have mentioned some other to each nook and corner where internet is available, right? That means if there is no internet, then we can't deal with our e-commerce, right? We have to do that do our business through that traditional mode, offline mode. Yes, some other advantages I have written here, that is your buying or selling a variety of goods and services from one's home or business. We have already discussed in this in advantages that provides to a consumer, right? Anywhere anytime transaction, uh, then can look for lowest cost for specific goods or services. Your business can reach out to worldwide clients, which can establish business partnerships as well, uh, and order processing cost reduced, electronic fund transfer faster if we're dealing if we're buying some product or selling some product through our e-commerce. Then the chain management, supply chain management is simpler, or you may say it is cheaper. So, what is the actual advantage of e-commerce? The advantage of e-commerce are basically increase the sales and decrease the cost through the use of our electronic media, right? Time saving, work from home, information for farmers of India who are living in far flung areas, medicine for people in COVID situation, like make easy, like making train air ticket. Yes, these all are the advantage of our e-commerce, right? You're replacing the paper-based business operations. That means reducing the production cost, uh, or you may say we can retrieval rate of data may be faster. That means it provides a better information system, right? But due to that information system, we can access the data, right, about the product. That means it enable the faster retrieval of data, and also uh, the better management system can be done. That means data exchanges and transaction between different organizations uh, can be done easily by the help of your e-commerce. So this is all about your what are advantages of e-commerce, right? Actually, I don't have any actually material. Only the syllabus is given to me, and they told me to take the class, right? So uh, I have written that these contents from my own side. Is it okay, or I have to arrange anything else for you? Okay, sir, provide these notes to us. Okay, so in our next class, we will discuss about our disadvantage. Sir, I think Delhi, please give some important questions to us. Okay, so sir, please refer the material provided by DDC. Yeah, I will arrange that material in next class also. Uh, I have asked them to give me that material. How will you provide us? What this content which I have written? Okay, I will give this content to a single person, and he or she can circulate it with you all. Is it okay, or how? Yes, sir. We don't have each other number. Don't you have any group, WhatsApp group? Sir, you can send my mail ID. You can send to my mail ID. No, there is no WhatsApp group. I'll share to all. Sir, you can share with Rashmi ma'am. She will share in WhatsApp group. Okay, I will do that. Yes, group is there. Yes, sir, give some important question too. Yes, I will give. Okay, uh, I'm asking you some questions right now. Huh? Just tell me it is true or false. E-commerce is a e-commerce may be non-transactional. It is true or not? I have said e-commerce may be non-transactional. It is true or false? True, true, false. Pradyumna, why false? When we are acquiring some information about a product, is there any question of transaction? Pradyumna, no sir. Then every e-commerce uh, we cannot say na every e-commerce is in a transactional form. Okay, got it, sir. Okay. In traditional commerce, all products are digital. Is it true or not? I thought otherwise. Okay, I got it. In traditional commerce, all products are digital. True, true. How? False, false. If you are talking about all products are digital, then it can only be possible in case of your pure e-commerce, right? Not partially e-commerce, pure e-commerce. In case of pure e-commerce, we are dealing with the products which are present totally in the form of digital manner, right? But if you are talking about traditional commerce, then all the products are available in physical manner or physical mode. Yes, e-commerce is a wide. We have to go for it physically, and we have to go for it physically. Okay, e-commerce is a wide concept than e-business. Is it true or false? Yes, true, true, true. Yes, it is true. Repeat. I told e-commerce is a wide concept in comparison to your e-business. So in next class we will discuss some drivers are there which who promote our e-commerce, and the categorization of there are some categorization of our e-commerce applications. We'll discuss about that, and also we'll discuss some disadvantages or some threats that we are getting from our e-commerce, right? So for today, that this much. So we'll meet again virtually the day after tomorrow, right? When is your next class? Day after tomorrow, this time, 9 to 10. Okay.